Thanks, Pigeon. Marry everything. That's M-E-R-R-Y. Don't like M-A-R-R-Y everything. It's a bad idea. Feliz Noche Buena. Happy good night? Same to you, Deva. Oh, Max. Is there really? Yeah. Yep, that adds up. I never knew. What's up, Senpai Mo, AK? To motion. Yeah, you're not familiar with this category because I made it up. This is, as far as I know, the first time anyone has ever done it. Thanks, Fox. Oh, that makes sense. Thanks, Lewis. Or hi, Lewis. I'm so used to people saying good luck that when people say good morning, I sometimes just say thanks. Alright. Yeah, it's not an especially festive category idea, but it is a special one. Save to you, Beaver Deuce. Thanks, Fizui. You too. Thanks, Joshua. Yeah, this run, it's going to have some parts that are very familiar, but it's going to have some other parts that are pretty interesting. Oh no. It's the same to you, Gwen. Howdy. If this goes well, I think it should be around 3.5 hours long, but I'm not really sure it's going to go well. And I'm also not really sure about that estimate, so we'll see. Kind of Fizui. If it were on the leaderboard, it would be a category extension, but it's not, because I just made it up. Nice, Jimmy. What's up, Mixie? Yeah, I was going to do another Hundo run today, but I wanted to do this run at some point because I've been planning to for a little while. And I slept pretty badly last night, so didn't really feel like focusing for an entire Hundo run today. Yeah, not sure about the next big thing. I strongly suspect that no one else will ever run this category. This will be the only run ever done of it. But we'll see. Alright, not Hundo. Thanks for subbing, Fridge Lover. I have to tell you though, I am not a fridge. I hope you still like my stream. You could do that, Mo. It is up to you. No one would stop you. Am I a bee? Yes, how could you tell? Hello, Ayupa. I am okay. How are you? Oh yeah, and I only have like 15-ish splits total. So I'm not going to be splitting for a while. It's okay, you can try again tomorrow, Pigeon. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but you can still come into my offline chat and do it. Hello, Arju. How are you? I'm the Snow Peak Slowpoke. Oh yeah, look at that. The hello category. We're having a serious Christmas. Oh, Clummy. Fridge, thanks for gifting 5 subs. I appreciate it. I will, gladly. Thank you for allowing me to relieve you of it. Which glitch, Ursu? It is 9:31 a.m. for me, Drew. Are you Santa Claus in the... I almost said in the French. In the flesh, Fridge? Are you Santa Claus in the French? That's just his cutscene being broken because I did a back-in-time save. Normally his cutscene plays out... Well, it's still slow, but happens outside the house automatically. I live in the Uck. Thanks, Spartan. It is not currently raining, no. Kind of, Ursu. That is part of it, but there's more to it than that. And like I said in the command, I'm going to make a video explaining what all goes into it. Hello, unborn fetus. Welcome. What's up, Drago? Thanks, Lumberjack. You too. Yeah, I speedrun other Zelda games sometimes. But I'm not currently doing anything but Twilight Princess. Like I said, I live in the Uck. Yeah, like I said, I'll kind of explain as I go today, but I'm not going to try to, you know, fully explain what's going on because it's going to happen multiple times in the day if I do that, and I'm just going to make a video anyway. This part is just normal speedrun stuff. And I'm mentally prepared to fail Sword and Shield skip several times because I have been running Hundo, and I'm very out of practice on it. I did it once before starting the stream. They pause the stream when you take one out of your ear? How do they know? Do they plug into your ear? Good one, co-host. Howdy. Oh, the Samurai Jack. Oops. No, I don't do runs on the days I don't stream. Occasionally I do offline runs, but I haven't been lately. At all. Yeah, I guess this does look weird if you're used to a Hundo run. Or a glitchless. No, not really, Mofofo. Just, you know, if I don't feel like streaming, but I do feel like doing a run, I do that. And that's the only difference, really. Oh no, Salty Bee, I missed 10 of them! I guess I must not be using the English alphabet. Dude. I'm never gonna get all the letters. No, dude. Oh my god. Okay. Incredible. Yeah, I'm just trying to make his job easier, Wheeler. Molsky. Some food? No, that's okay. Thanks. I already ate. You can do either, Drew. Actually, I'm gonna go back for health. Usually I just submit a stream VOD, but if, like, I had internet trouble or something, then I submit my local recording. And I do always local record while streaming. Glad to help, Pigeon. Alright. Again, not really expecting this to go well, because I haven't been doing this trick lately, but hopefully I can at least get it reasonably quickly. Not like that. That is what happens when you do that too early. Just gonna go ahead and do this. Sure. Probably, yeah, Mofofo. People do like Hundo, but I don't know. Not something I'm really worried about. That's fine. Alright, I will marry a Christmas tree. The category works by getting all the letters at the same time at the end of the run. I have no idea if it has a name. It was one I received as a gift many years ago. Yeah, if you type exclamation point letters in chat, you can read about it. Everyone who's already in chat, if you happen to notice anyone coming in and asking what this is about, please type exclamation point letters for them. It's a bar. Thanks, Bill. Oh, really? I have no idea. I have never checked. Oh, maybe some other time, Tsunamily. Responding to your comment from like 3 minutes ago. 4 minutes ago. I saw it, and then I was focused on Sword and Shields again. Why do I need to clear the Twilight? Good question. One of the letters, the one from Shad, is you earn by filling the ancient sky book with all 6 sky characters. And one of the sky characters is in Farron, and it's just completely inaccessible. It can't load if Farron Twilight isn't cleared. There are other reasons that clearing Fair and Twilight is useful, but that made it completely necessary for this. No, it's just my doing. I just thought this would be potentially interesting, so I routed it myself. How many dungeons? 7? Wow, mod of the year material. Wow, nice. Yeah, something like that, Cameron. Don't need to howl, it's not a hundo. Yeah, there isn't really history for this category, because I just made it up, but it will, my video will explain the whole concept and like why I thought it was kind of interesting, and then it will go through the whole route and explain it. But it's not going to be like a full commentated run. It'll just go over the highlights. Which I think, if I like how this video ends up, then I might do this for one or two other things. Because like, I do like doing the full commentated runs for, I guess, main categories. But for a category like this, where there's a lot of stuff that does overlap with main categories that isn't really new to explain, if you've seen my other commentated runs, it feels kind of silly to commentate an entire run of it. And I could just do the interesting bits. Good morning, team. It took a few days, Mofofo. I kind of had to think about it a few times, because it took a couple iterations, too. Because, like, my first route, I didn't realize that... Or, like, I realized towards the end of it that I could skip something. Well, a few things, actually. So I rerouted based on that. And then I also... in my very first route, I didn't realize what I said a minute ago about needing to clear Fair and Twilight until I had pretty much finished my test playthrough. So I had to reroute for that too. Took a few iterations. Okay. I see. I'll use my sleeve. Oh. Okay. Woohoo! So festive.
Good, everyone.
Lots of people say good morning, or hi. Yeah, I'm just saying I'll save the long-form, full-run commentaries for main categories, not something like this. Because, like, up to this point in the run, it's literally just any percent. Or, sorry. Well, okay, technically it's not exactly the same as any percent or all dungeons up to this point, but it's very, very similar. But it'll change soon enough. You too, Bill. Fish suit dancing? No. You will not. And I I actually took extra effort, went to extra pains to get rid of the fish suit from this run. Because I thought I was going to need it at first. Well, there will be a fish, if you count Morpheal. There's no fish suit dance. Ugly Af? How dare you? Okay, finally get to split. I am earning the first letter. Helma gives you a letter saying, "They came so quickly, Monka TOS," when you get the Master Sword. She doesn't say Monka TOS, that was just me. But maybe she should. The Resistance did. All of them. Thanks, Dad. Sure thing. No, I've never played Kingdom Hearts. I assume that's what KH is. Really only interested in Zelda speedruns for the time being. Ah, King Hublin. Okay, I am interested now. Someone could probably make that mod. Yeah, that could happen. Oh yeah, right up until this morning I was planning to do this little bit in a different order and skip getting Ending Blow. But I realized at the last minute that even though I don't need to finish the game for this, so I don't strictly need Ending Blow, it is used in Hogate Skip, and it's slower to not get Ending Blow. No. At least I didn't write that into the route, so I'm not following it now. What's up, Mia? Thanks for the Get Letters Have Fun Known World Record. I will. Yeah, thanks for the Merry Crisis, Ahura. Hello. You too, Javier. So, getting Ending Blow exclusively for the purpose of doing Pogate Skip. Oh yeah, I'll finish this run with 0 pose. Because I don't need to finish the game. Pose before pose, so true. What's up, Skip? Thanks. Glad you've enjoyed it. Welcome to the stream. They do not. Well, I'm just trying not to bother them. They're probably off at their Christmas party. I think this angle's good. Deck the halls with Pose of Holly. Fine, I will. Oh, Fran. Back sidelines. I don't think you have. If you did, I missed it. This is like very bad for going for Spider Scout. No, it's completely hollow. Makes him look better than he really is. Gotta wake up a heavy sleeper. Have you tried an anvil to the head, like in the cartoons? Alright, gonna save over this file. Just to make sure I don't accidentally overwrite my Forest Temple save. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Thanks, Sharos. Howdy. Hey, Extreme. I'm now beating Forest Temple, or on my way to do it, because the second letter I'm gonna get, which is definitely supposed to be the first letter that you get in the game, is you earn by beating Forest Temple. Oops. Which is kind of odd, because they really didn't need to make, like, a condition for getting this first letter. You get it the first time you are en route to Kakariko. And it's supposed to be forced, and you're not supposed to be able to get there until after you've beaten Forest Temple, so I'm not really sure why you can't get it until you've beaten Forest Temple, but that is how it works. Thanks, Eldanger. You too. Barb, you too. How do I have the Master Sword already? I did a glitch called Early Master Sword. I just used a Midna charge to jump up out of bounds and then go to the Sacred Grove. Most speedruns do that. Thanks, Lewis. Yeah, I will definitely be a wild Christmas beast. That's my goal today. Thanks, Perp. Yeah, this run includes a roam warp into Ocarina of Time. Gotta get all the letters. What's up, Ghost? Ace and TP? Maybe. You never know. I've been running 100%, not all dungeons, but no, not really. I'm just doing this today. I'll be back to 100% the next time I stream. I'm only gonna do this once. Oh, I definitely didn't need that heart container. Maybe it was a good idea. I don't know. Yeah, even if I had thought about it, I probably would have done that. But I just didn't because I've been running out of time. Anyway, that's 2 letters earned. And I actually will save here. Just for safety. Because I have to do a postman skip coming up. And if I fail the postman skip, then that kind of ruins the category, so... Or ruins the run, I guess. I don't know how long this run is. No one's ever done it before, but it's probably like 3.5 or 4 hours. I can't okay. Alright. A randomizer speedrun? Not really. Doesn't really make sense. Whoa. Oh my god, showers. It makes so much sense now. I never considered this. Alright, so normally I would be going to Kakariko here, so I'd either go for Gorge Void and try to, or like, and do Rupee Roll, and go that way. Or, I would warp the bridge, but I am doing neither. Because I'm gonna get to Kakariko a different way. Yeah, 3.5 or 4 hours, Josiah. Probably. Unless things go very wrong. Thanks for gifting a sub to Ahura, Arju. Oh, there were actually 100 unknown chatters, just anonymous chatters, so, who said they would vote for you. So, you should probably gift subs to all of them, too. So, instead of going to Kakariko, I'm now going to Limeru. Whoops. On my way there, need to get some golden bugs. This... I'm so used to seeing this at night. Thanks, Diana. It's you too. Bugs, partially for money, also partially because one of the letters is from Agatha. And to get that letter, I need to give her at least 1 bug and beat Snow Peak Ruins. Oops. Wait, I'm stupid. Oh, I forgot. Well, whatever. I'm still gonna do what I planned to do. I forgot. This is where you would normally do pillar clip. But I am not gonna do pillar clip. I should have stayed wolf, is what I forgot. Yeah. I don't actually know where you can transform around here. No, dude. Surely, do I have to go like all the way behind fire? Amazing. Right. It's grass. And I could do Karg drowning here, but I'm not gonna. I'm just... This is a one-off run, so I just want to make sure I don't crash. And that trick does have crash potential. It's a Christmas miracle. The sun exists. In 2021, I was a corn dog. Slowly making my way through the list. Okay, I might accidentally hit that text trigger later, but I'm gonna try not to. You're not? Oh. Well, this is awkward. His is a queen. Hog slide. Okay, I think this is probably the first thing that no other category does, at least as far as I'm aware. Got the Zora's Domain portal, and now I'm going back. Because I am going to do Pillar Clip after all. Now I have to tumble here otherwise I would die from the drop. I have no idea where the load zone is here. No, no, I hit the text trigger. I was trying to avoid that. There's some howling grass here, just so you can get back to Lake Hylia. Well, really you're not supposed to be able to get there, so I'm not really sure why that's there in this state. But it's useful for me. No, I was supposed to press B there. Well, I'm doing that again. Oh, I actually didn't realize if you say yes to restart from that other side, it starts you here. That's cool. Well, anyway, now I'm pressing B. Okay. So where can I transform? Here? Okay, fantastic. Wait, no, I need to do this first. Alright. So yeah, part of the way Pillar Clip works is that if you go underwater enough to make the air meter appear and then wait for it to disappear and then go back underwater, then it takes longer to come up than it does the first time. That's necessary for having enough air for Pillar Clip. No, the place I bonked there was the fastest place I could find. I mean, I didn't try it that much, but I did do a little bit of testing. Oh, I haven't gotten it yet, Dylan, but I also haven't donned my beard and red costume yet either. So I'm sure the North Pole postman doesn't know it's me yet. Speedrun. Well, I am going to avoid the postman until the very end of the run. That's the idea. So, Uku, yes. Oh, do I remember which boss key skip to do? Well, it's not really relevant yet. This is the same as AD. I'll probably just look it up at some point. Just need to remember what to do after the backflips. No, I made it up, Dylan. No, I just have bots turned off for the stream overlay. It would be cluttered. Alright, so getting this uku is important. Because for one of the letters, I need to get uku in a dungeon and beat a dungeon without having used that uku. But the tricky thing is that to get all the letters at once, it turns out that the dungeon that I beat with that, before using that uku, has to be a different dungeon from the one that I got it in. Hello, Q breast. I always do this section without the fish costume. Even in 100%. Okay, I will. Well, I already did. So there. So, I got that uku, but I need to beat a dungeon before using it. And I am in Lakebed, but I don't have the Zora armor or water bombs. So how am I gonna get out? Yes, Cass. At the end. I'm gonna get out with Bite. Yeah, this one. So I go to Kakariko from Lakebed Temple and keep all my items. And so just for fun, I could just do this with the sword, it would probably be a lot better. But just for fun, no. How is this missing? Alright, there we go. What's up, Greenfire? No, Pigeon. I didn't need to do that. I could have just used the sword, it would have been way faster. Knocked him off sideways with the claw shot. Oh, and that's a split. I guess, you know what? Fuck it. I'll go for this. I don't remember where to stand for this. No, pfft, whatever. I did the hard part. Yeah, definitely working on a postman task as we speak. I'm looking forward to making the video too. I've already, like, recorded a good amount of it. Exclamation point letters in chat. Thanks, Des. So this category has some overlap with all dungeons, but I am not going to do the early city thing at this point, because I got map warping. Dude, I got the first frame Z-press. I haven't done that in a long time. It does Dianite. Please don't do that. Yes, first frame zebras. Very impressive. No, not that letter, Sunelli. Oh man. I just came up with this, Tails. Well, I came up with it like weeks ago, but no one's ever done it before, as far as I know. G'day, mate. Thanks for the yogle. It was almost there. Ooh, I keep screwing that up. It could have been worse, couldn't it? Say way? No, I don't think so. Way doesn't come up all that often in my life. What's up, Clarix? Danke. I don't remember how to say Merry Christmas in German, but Happy Christmas. Not really Tsunami. I think the run will take 3.5 or 4 hours. Something like that. I really am not sure, though. Oh yeah, the sound design in this game is really good. And that's true for every Zelda game. Really. Oh yeah, I should have tried that. Frohe Weihnachten. Oh yeah, that kind of does ring a bell. Alright, Elden Twilight is just Elden Twilight, but thankfully, Lanayru Twilight is not just Lanayru Twilight. When I get there. Oh, that's how you say it in Dutch, Genesis. I knew that one. Not howling at the stone. What, it's fucked up that I know so many languages? And you know none? I understand that you're jealous. Oops. Favorite letter? Not sure. That one's not in my favorites command. Yeah, bomb house skip is really a satisfying trick. I don't know if it's one of my favorite parts, but I do enjoy it. Miami! Alright, before I move on, need some more golden bugs. I'm gonna need a lot of rupees. What's up, Jimbo? Hello, dragon. Depends on what you mean by real category. I made it up. Oh, I really don't know the movement to get back. Well, I figured it out. No, never mind. Okay. 4:30 a.m. streams? It's 10:33 a.m. What are you talking about? So, normally, this is a big deviation from all dungeons. Normally, at this point, you would just do Lanayru Twilight. But I actually want to beat some dungeons before I beat Lanayru Twilight, so that I can skip Minda's Desperate Hour later. But the way this route works, I'm gonna need to beat Snow Peak before I beat Lakebed. To get that letter from Uku. So I'm gonna do a neat trick to do that. I don't actually know whether it's worth doing Rutella skip here. No, okay, whatever. So, gonna get map glitch, and then in this particular state of Zora's domain, there's enough water that I can do some cool out-of-bounds stuff. Ever saved over the wrong file? Maybe? I don't know. Usually doesn't matter all that much in TP runs. So... And this is how you get to Snow Peak without beating Linear or Twilight. So I couldn't just go into the load zone because I had map glitch, so I have to save warp after hitting the save warp respawn trigger. And now I can go to Snow Peak. That's true, if only Hexen were here. Yeah, that's a really cool trick, and it's a shame the only speedrun I've ever seen that used in, and as far as I know, the only speedrun it is used in, is Pirate RTA, which is not the most popular category, despite being a good category. See ya, Jordan. Same to you. What does all 16 at once mean? I'm going to get all 16 letters at the same time, which you can't normally do. Nice, Genesis. Make sure you don't accidentally eat your family for 3 days straight. Easy mistake to make. There are some categories that are better than others, yes. Like Goron Mines RTA is kind of a bad category. It's not bad, but compared to basically any other category, just lame. So, howled at the stone to get rid of map glitch, and now I can go to Snow Peak. And I have to beat Snow Peak for 2 of the letters. There's one from Yetta and one from Agatha. Okay, I didn't route in treetops, so I can do messenger skip. Yeah. Is that gonna work? Well, I haven't done this trick in a little while. Try again. Forgot to account for the lag. Can't you load a save file where you already have all the letters? Yes, I could do that. Actually no, I couldn't do that, because I don't have a save file like that, and I doubt many people do. Read all the letters? Yeah, sure, we could do that. Maybe that's what I should call this category, Cubex. Alphabet RTA. Alright, I did forget to practice blind snowboarding. I'll probably be fine. Hasn't been that long since I did it. it means that you have to go do Mary's homework. Have fun. Kind of pro-bro. Basically, there was never really a need for speedrunners to know how to get all of the letters. There have never been any categories that required getting all the letters. So I only recently figured out how exactly every single letter in the game works. And without that knowledge, it would not have been possible to get all 16 at once. But now that I have explored it a bit... Oh, I don't need the heart piece. This is not hundo. I shouldn't have moved. There we go. I will be able to. So basically, yes. Basically, it wasn't possible before. But it's not like there was a new trick discovered to do it. It's just game knowledge. No, it's not just a byproduct of skipping postman triggers. Dude. No, even Hundo Plus doesn't require all letters. Oh, right, so I think I decided I'm gonna not get the key here, because I need to get the rupees. I think I'm just gonna save warp. Even though I need to beat Blizzetta. I did fall through the floor, yes. It's just a thing I do sometimes. Oscar, I need to get all the letters at the same time! You just ruined my speedrun. Good luck, beast. There's a beast here. Ah! Oh, that's true. My run was already over. Thanks. Pretty much, Mo. Yet some people never learn. Alright, so normally if you're doing Snow Peak in one go, you would not save warp here. You just go straight to Blizzetta, but I need the rupees. I don't know, actually. Maybe... if this were a real speedrun, I would have timed this, but... not sure exactly whether this is faster than just re-entering the dungeon in the end. I just go over here again. Nice. I mean, if I were taking it a little more seriously. And not doing things like killing King Bulblin with only the claw shot, just because I can. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas, Rendarin. Oh boy, what is this? I see. That missed? I was so sure that was going to hit that I just completely turned the camera around. There you go. What does that translate to in English? Normally I would adjust my contrast here, but I'm not going to bother today. If I fail the one cycle, that's fine. Yes, Vitro Man. So I've been save warping before postman trigger skips. Well, really there's only been one so far, and I saved before it, and I'll probably do that for the remaining postman trigger skips, just to be safe, because I'm only planning to do this run once. Don't want to completely screw it up just by hitting a postman trigger. Hello, big not gay Al. Yeah, just for today. I'll be back to 100% after those. I see. I will not do that, pigeon. Lying in a video. How could I? I'll probably finish it in a week or two, Treatise. Like, I've already got about half of it recorded, and most of the other half is going to be just, like, clips from this, while I explain the route and what's going on. Yeah, there are, Al. Like, probably the most commonly known ones are Jotwad, jump off the watchtower and die, and hold a dog. No, Niels, I don't. You can say hi, YouTube. It is allowed. It won't do anything. There is a watchtower. Arguably 2 watchtowers. Oh, do I want to get this heart container? It doesn't really matter. I should be fine without it. Yeah, not gonna bother. Alright, so beating this dungeon gets me Yetta's letter, oops, and because I got an Uku, didn't use it, and beat a dungeon, even though it wasn't this dungeon's Uku, I am getting one of Uku's letters. So I got 2 letters by doing that. No, Al. I have not. So now, I'm gonna want some rupees in Goron mines. Goron mines is coming next. And I'm going to want to get some rupees there, but my wallet is going to be full if I do that. So I would like to increase the size of my wallet. So I'm going to do some Linear Twilight. Never. It's only Goron Mines. I don't know, Niels. I mean, you could consider them part of 100%, but I don't think they're really very important. Thanks, expert. Hello, Harvey. Yes, Harvey. Though there are actually pretty few postman trigger skips in this category. Or in this route. I think there's like 3. Runs should be 3.5 or 4 hours long if things go reasonably well. Which they have been. Like, I failed Sword and Shield skip once, but, you know, whatever. Oh, should we call the police, Arju? Do you need someone to rescue you? Are you stuck in a tree like a cat? Should we call the fire department? Roxanne! It took me like a few days or maybe a week to make the route. I had to remake it a couple of times because I overlooked a couple of things the first time. Not this one specifically, Adara. This is the first time anyone's done this speedrun as far as I know. But I have done 100% on the HD version. I have the record in it. Also glitchless any percent. Thanks, Meneko. Thanks, Vate. Oh, Leo. Thanks, Momo. Howdy. Dude. Oh. Get to high ground. Don't want to become a bath toy. Oh, nice. Yeah, 1P16L. That's the name of the category. Oh no, Nightbot's also doing a challenge run. This is embarrassing. We picked the same day to do it. That's right, Pigeon. This is that kind of stream. You sure you had a long nose like that? Oh shit, I forgot to transform. Can I transform right away in here during Twilight? Or maybe like go up here? No, dude. Oh, okay, cool. This is why I am doing Lanayru Twilight here, or at least part of it. No, that's the correct equip. Because I need a wallet, otherwise I'm gonna max out this wallet. Luckily, it is not Twilight in Agatha's castle. Do I give all the bugs? Yes. Yes, please, Dylan. No, even 100% plus doesn't get all 16 letters. Certainly doesn't get them all at once. Ooh, this run might do Icky Hibs. I don't remember. I think it does. Oops. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna save here real quick. Would have made more sense to save in Farron, but that sometimes crashes. Just playing it super safe. A present? Oh, I should get him one. Oh yeah, I'll give him the golden Zaza bird. Good idea, Hemlock. Okay. Text displacement from Russell, and now I can go beat Goron Mines, which doesn't directly give me any letters, but I do need to buy Barnes Bomb Bag for a letter. And beating Goron Mines is required for that. Did I... Okay, yeah, I am doing this. Really, Ellie. Who played Scrooge in the Muppet Christmas Carol? Oh dear. Roger Moore? No. I have not seen it. Yeah, he would have been good. Michael Caine. Dang. Yeah, well, it's possible at some point in the future 100% Plus will require all letters. We kind of need to revise the rules for that category anyway, because of some other stuff. Oh, I missed the split for Agatha's letter. I earned Agatha's letter when I gave Agatha a bug. Because I had already beaten Snowbeak. Thanks, Pat. Yeah, it is. It's more of a fun, like, routing challenge than the run is. But the run is pretty fun, too. It has some cool tricks in it. Prancer, Prancer, I think? I mean, it was one of the first two in the song. I didn't know they had a canonical order. Why did I do that? This is not 100%. Dang. I am not doing very well at this trivia. Okay, hi back. Anything else you'd like me to call you? Is my screen still visible? Okay, for some reason my game feed just cut out for a second, but I think that was just on my end. That was interesting. Never had that happen before. Interesting. What am I doing? Right. I guess I'll do the wolf strat. Why not? You two are in Gaku. I haven't done this strat in a little bit. Oh, nice. No. Yeah, my run was spliced for me only. It'll never be valid in my eyes. Holiday event began with a sponsorship by a Philadelphia department store in 1924. If you continue working, do you have to not eat lunch? Because that's a pretty bad deal. After lunch, Macy's. I'm gonna guess Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Nice. As Meatloaf says, 1 out of 3 is pretty bad. Thanks for the trivia, Dylan. It'll be like 3.5 or 4 hours, dick butt. Oops. Now, there actually is a 100% plus plus, it's just not on the leaderboard. It doesn't have a super solid rule set either, but it's just something G's came up with that does all the things, even more things than 100% plus. Ooh, more trivia to raise my average. Must be Santa. Oh god. Tom Jones? Can't think of any Bob Dylan Christmas material. Whoa, I'm already at 557 rupees. Oh. That's actually kind of a bad thing. Well, that's fine. I'll figure it out. %% minus. Why did I do that? See ya, Dara. Thanks, Dylan. So I'm not getting a lump of coal from you for my performance in this trivia. No. I was planning to get the rupees up there, but I don't have room in my wallet. Because I got lucky during the Twilights. So I might have to back up some rupees later. We'll see. Not really Unborn. If I think of one that seems fun, I might, though. Thanks, Turtles. Thanks for the luck, Hilton. No, I'm not planning to stream on either of the upcoming 2 days. But after that, I plan to be streaming like my normal amount. That's a good idea, Dylan. I should get everything else in the game, too. Maybe you could call it 100%? Where are the chains, dude? I couldn't find the end of either of the chains. That's what happens when you miss. Thanks, Maria. It's going okay, Lordiana. I've recorded... Oh, hi, Lordiana. Yeah, I've recorded a good chunk of it, but this obviously is going to be part of it. I'm going to record this too. Yeah, I'm going to be back to 100% after this run.
You need one. Think the rusty. I would. Yep.
Yeah, it's like a proof of concept run. I agree with that. How does the postman work? I'll explain that fully in the video I'm going to make, but basically you earn letters by doing certain things, by fulfilling certain conditions. And then if you hit a postman trigger after that, you get all of the letters that you've earned that you don't already have. I think it makes sense to leave Epona there right now, actually. Alright, this will earn me a letter from Barnes Bombs. But I don't want the bombs. Dang, Allie. Now, back to Lanayru Twilight. Yeah, that's right, Drago, but there's also a little more to it than that, which I guess I can probably start explaining now. So earlier I got... well, there are 2 letters from Uku that you can get. One of them is for getting Uku and then beating a dungeon without using Uku. And then the other is for getting Uku and then using Uku and then beating a dungeon. And normally there's no way to get those 2 at the same time, because if you get the second one of those, if you earn the second one of those, then you no longer get the first one of those. But it does work if you get Uku and then beat a different dungeon, not the one that the Uku came from, then go back, use the Uku, and beat the dungeon that you got the Uku in. So, I had to go get Lakebed Uku earlier, and then leave without using it. So I can't just Uku back in. I'm gonna have to get in a different way to get back and finish the dungeon. So that I can earn the second Uku letter, which is really, well, yeah, second Uku letter. And technically, the way I'm going to get back into Lakebed in a minute or 2 is not actually optimal. There is a faster way to do it, but I don't think this way has been done before, and it's a lot easier, and I think it's cool. So I'm going to do it. Yes, Drago, I think so. I don't think anyone knew before I figured it out the other week that that's a way to get both of those letters at the same time. A little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Really? Okay. This one, I'm going to intentionally not get the thing, not do the fast thing, because I need the boss bug to end up in a certain place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. And I'm back in. So as the boss bug starts getting back up, if you knock it down and then don't kill it, there's a 2-frame window where you can just press a cutscene item and get a dive. And if you've knocked the boss bug down in the right place, hello Uku, then that dive will clip you out of bounds and put you close enough to the load zone to get there. Oh, right, so get water bombs and Uku out, right. So I still need to actually kill the boss bug, and I need to use this Uku to earn the second letter. I can't just get it again, because the second letter is specifically for getting Uku, using it, and then beating the dungeon. So I need to go right back out, but this time I can just come back in with Uku, so it's not going to be a problem. I didn't name Link and Epona this run because I used back in time. I used a back in time save at the beginning of the run, and that overwrites the file name anyway, so there was no point. Hello there. So I do unfortunately need to do the boss bug fight again. If I had done the If I had done the faster strat, the dive off the plank instead of the dive off the boss bug, then I would only need to do the fight once. But that strat is harder and less cool in my opinion. It is cool, but like, the boss bug dive is pretty cool too. Yeah, I discovered the boss bug dive because I was specifically looking for it. I knew I could do the normal plank dive. Well, I say normal, it's only in low transforms. But I thought it would be cool to do that instead, and it worked. Speaking of low transforms, I'll do another move that is seen in that category. And not collect this tier. Yep. So the only reason to beat... Well, there are a few reasons that you might need to beat Midna's Desperate Hour for various things to do, but the main reason that you'd have to beat Midna's Desperate Hour in any speedrun is to finish the game. And this run does not need to finish the game. So I'm just gonna skip it. What should my... I think my equips are just moved backwards right now, but that's fine. So I've now done everything that I need to do for both Uku letters except beat this dungeon. So I will do that now. Oh, I forgot what the end of this boss key skip is. Is it put on boots and do a back hop after the third backflip? Do you remember this, Heimlich? You've run this category, or AD, more often than I have. Or more recently, rather. Okay. Ah, that works. Thanks. No, Pigeon. The music doesn't keep playing everywhere, but Midna is still, like, pitiful looking on Link's back for the rest of the run. And normally, if you don't beat Midna's Desperate Hour, then you can't warp at all, which would be a problem. But because I didn't beat Linear Twilight yet, I can beat Linear Twilight after starting Midna's Desperate Hour, and that lets you warp again. Though I still won't be able to use Midna Charge. At least in Zelda games, Dickbutt, you do have to beat the final condition, victory condition, or whatever you want to call it. But like I know in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I think, for 100%, they beat Ganon partway through the run and then continue doing other stuff. Which isn't really a thing in this game. Yep, that's why I already beat Bossbog. That is the reason that White Midna Glitch routes always beat the Bossbog before Morpheal, and then come back and get the tier. Okay. Didn't love that because of the pillars. This can sometimes interrupt the flash out. Oh, I see, Bruce. Yeah, I didn't know that. No, Hilton, you can still warp in this game. That's separate from Uku. Uku is just for getting back into a dungeon that you started but didn't finish. It's like Furor's Wind in Ocarina of Time. Like, the way it works is slightly different from Furor's Wind, but it's basically the same thing. Your eel? It wasn't big and, like, with a bunch of tentacles and a big eyeball at the front. It's not that eel, was it?
What? Do you...
Oh. Nope. Have not seen that eel. Not me. No siree. Alright, so I've earned Uku's other letter. Oh, I didn't even need to skip that cutscene, it automatically gets interrupted. Alright. So from here I can just save warp to get back to Lake Hylia. And I can finish the Twilight. Yeah, Midna's Desperate Hour will actually last. It's probably over an hour this time. What's up, Meg? Alright, and I just earned 2 more letters for finishing Linear Twilight. And now now I can go to the desert. And see, Midna is still, like, sick on Link's back, but she still lets me teleport anyway. Yeah, I think I could improve it to 58 seconds. She got Ligma? What's Ligma? Never heard of that. Ligma? Ligma's Desperate Hour! Got him. A good one, Pigeon. Oh yeah, look at that. Never noticed. I don't know Mofofo. I know a good deal about both. Yeah, a common misconception, Garstank. It's a good clip. I know it. I know the one. It should be Emule. Because you can still skip that postman trigger with an LJA in on HD. LJAs still exist. The only thing that would be different, well, there are a few things that would be different. It would probably, well, no, it would definitely need Zora armor, for multiple reasons. You would have to do the Uku trick, like, you'd have to use a different dungeon's Uku and beat a different dungeon in between to get the 2 Uku letters, but otherwise it would work. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't. No, you have to get at least 1 letter for 100%, but you don't have to get all of them. And you certainly don't have to get all of them at the same time. Dude. Alright, so I needed these bugs for rupees, but since I'm here, I think it's faster to get this portal. Why did I transform again? Because I'm going to need to come back for the Sky character later. I didn't actually time whether this is worth it, but it's close anyway. I need to do the Ancient Skybook quest for the letter from Shad. I have to fill the Skybook to get that letter. I think it's fast to use the boar even though I have the ball and chain. I'm actually not sure now that I think about it. Yeah, when the postman hands me the letters, that's when I will split. It doesn't really matter. Oh, and then I'm gonna do this the casual way, because I need rupees. There's an easy 50 rupee chest here. Though actually, now that I think about it, oh whoops. It's probably faster to skip that rupee chest and just get the one outside of Arbiters. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so the run would be called Hey RTA. Oops. Dude, oh my god. I'm gonna die. Hi, everybody. It should be like 3.5 or 4 hours, Minnow. Because I have to beat 7 dungeons and do some extra stuff. RT Hey? Oh my god. Sure. No, not really Shadow's End. 100% plus, because we didn't really know how to get all the letters, both Uku letters really, 100% plus only requires getting 15 of them. In fact, actually I can't remember exactly how the rule is worded for 100% plus. I know the route gets 15 of them. Is that Middleton? And then, okay, I could get the purple rupee chest here, but I'm not going to, just because there's another rupee I can get later, which is more fun. Probably faster as well. Same to you, creature. No. Love Beatrix. No, the 16th letter, it's just, okay, there are 4 letters in the game that are permanently missable, and one of them is very easy to miss. Even to permanently miss in a casual playthrough. Four hours. Oh, I also practiced Pogate Skip a little bit before starting this run, but I'm not expecting it to go super well. Most fun rupee in the game. I don't know, I can think of some good obscure ones. But most fun? Maybe the ones you get from bonking the snakes in the Laneru Shrine. That's fun. Hi, fellas. Oh, I should have left him over there. turned enough? No, not quite. No. Dude. Definitely out of practice at this. Come on. It's also not being very helpful. There we go. Does that work? Alright. Yeah, it's got some overlap with any percent and 80. That should be good. Dude, well, I'll try again. Not really, Emil. I might, but I'm not planning on it. It's unfortunate, that was really good RNG at the end, too. Fortunately, it doesn't really matter what my health is for this category. Don't ball and chain. Are you serious? It's so unlucky. Okay. So normally, in like any percent or all dungeons, you would want to be damaged down here for Death Sword skip and Death Warping afterwards. But I can't do Death Sword skip because I did White Midna glitch. And that means that I can't do a Midna charge. Dude. Oh! This is so unlucky. I've had that happen twice already. True, that sounds fast. Dude. Oh, nice. Get there eventually. Hey. I talked to Midna because there's a, you may have noticed the Z button was flashing on the screen. There's a Midna text prompt, and I just need to clear that because I'm going to need to transform here, and the only way to do that is by pressing Z. So I just need to talk to her at some point, and I might as well talk to her there. Oh, come on. That's just me being not used to this trick anymore. It's best to talk to her there because I have an item in hand and I want to pick up a skull. And calling Binda gets the item out of my hand, so I don't need to wait for Link to put it away when I try to pick up the skull. Oh, yeah, that's not the order I used to do that in. It was boots after the C-up. Makes sense. I missed one of them. Alright, got there eventually. Yeah, you can, Heimlich. I think it's better to get the boss key later. They don't need water bombs. I didn't really think about that for this category. Doesn't matter. I forgot the rupee. Darn. Letters low percent. This will be the 16 letters low percent record, probably. So as I said, I do need to beat Death Sword instead of skipping it, because white midna glitch means that I can't do a midna charge attack. So there's no way for me to skip it without getting multiple hidden skills and potentially magic armor. Depending on. Are you serious? Well, this wasn't supposed to be part of this category, but there's a thing that can happen in Death Sword's room where Death Sword just ascends after you hit it and comes back eventually, supposedly. I'm just gonna wait. I think if I wait long enough that it becomes a ghost again, then it'll probably come back down. No, I don't think I need to Death Orb, but I can if I need to. I do have enough bombs. I'm also going to intentionally take damage when I can, just in case. Yeah, this is just a really unlucky thing that happens sometimes. It's really uncommon to see, but funny that it should happen now. I mean, I'd much rather this happen in a run like this than in a speedrun I'm taking seriously. There we go. Hi, Death Sword. Yeah, true. I can show this in the video, I guess. Oh no, I don't want to die now. Yeah, this can't happen in a vanilla run. This is a vanilla run. I'm not running with cheats or anything. I have had that happen before in an any percent run. Yeah, he was. Okay, well that's very silly. And now I have half a heart. Yeah, it could happen in a casual playthrough. It's just a matter of hitting Death Sword at a specific point in its floating around animation. Let's do this. Oh, and in case it wasn't clear why I'm doing any of this at all, there is one letter that you get for beating Stallard. Not exiting Arbiter's Grounds, beating Stallard, so I'm not doing Stallard skip. That would not give me the letter. Anyone want to guess what that letter is about? The letter that you get for beating Stallard? Or who it's from? It is not the most intuitive. See you, Miami. Enjoy food. Oh, okay, it says it on my splits. That's not fair. It's like, how did he get it in one guess? It is indeed from Barnes, the bomb shop owner. And it says that he is now selling bomblings. Which is silly, because he starts selling bomblings after you beat Morpheal. He just doesn't tell you until you've beaten Arbiters. Oh, really, Perp? Nice. You guessed well. You know what? Fair enough. I hadn't considered that he was a busy man. Which side has 3 hearts? I think one of these skulls. No, never mind. No, there is no purpose for bomblings. Nothing that requires them, nothing that even implies they're supposed to be used. I am not sure, Drago. That's actually a really good question. Maybe it is possible to get locked out of that. I'm gonna test that later. No, I've been so bad at Stallard recently. He must be panic-stricken by now. Gonna have 11 letters soon. Actually, well, he's only as panic-stricken in a minute as he is in a hundo run, because hundo runs earn 14 letters by the end, but only get 11, because we meet the postman like 4 hours in instead of at the end. So yeah, could be more anxious, but getting there. 100% does skip letters. At mods, is it really 100%? Did I really just do that? I'm so glad this stuff is happening during this run and not my other runs. My headphones out. And again, I couldn't skip Stallard. You have to beat Stallard to get the letter. I'll get this because I'm going to be taking some damage soon. Oh yeah, so I needed to get, what's it called? Map warping to do earlier Snow Peak, earlier on in the run. But that also lets me skip the Mirror Chamber warp portal now, which is nice. Saves me like a minute. Next up is Temple of Time. No, I'm not going to finish the game. I'm just going to get all the letters. Oh yeah, I need to remember to get that rupee in Temple of Time. Yeah. Thanks, TTDO. I am. Sure, we can read all the letters once I finish. Did I get the push? No, not really. Need to learn the better lineup for that. Mornino Brandino, thanks for resubbing. 7 months from now, your resub is going to be huge. Howdy doody. Almost. Getting there. Right? Yeah. Maybe you could take a nap later. Whatever you like. What's up, MZX? Yeah, I'm dodging... Well, there really aren't that many to dodge over the course of this run, but yes, I'm dodging whichever ones I need to make it so I get all of the letters in one at the end. That is the goal. I don't know about that, Drago. Like, it does have... I mean... Well, it has more cool stuff in it than any percent, but that's just by virtue of being a longer category with more requirements. I don't know if it has more cool stuff in it than, say, all dungeons. It does have different stuff, but I don't know. I think it's a fine category. Really, to me, the marker of a good meme category is that it's got some distinctive features and isn't too similar to any normal, like, main category. And this is not the best in that regard. Oh, I forgot to put the bow away. Because, like, it does have pretty significant overlap with all dungeons. But it does have unique stuff as well. Oh, right. I guess I'm getting this now? Oh, I should have... I did that equip wrong. Whatever. Not what I meant. Whatever. But yeah, it's not a bad run. They were Heimlich, except I'm probably going to make a lot of mistakes that I wouldn't normally make. Close your eyes. Just because I'm used to hundo. Like, I forgot to put the bow away manually before pushing the block a second ago. Embarrassing. Yeah, full mailbox. There you go. I've been trying to think of what to call this run. I was kind of tempted by the postman's tremendous package, but I don't know. Full mailbox is pretty good. So I've got to do Temple of Time for Renato's letter, but then I also need to have done it for Shad's letter. So I need to fill the skybook for that, and that requires getting the Dom Rod. I sure do, Heimlich. Mail enhancement. Very good, TTTO. Well done. Oh, also, I thought that accidentally failing Uku skip here would completely kill the run, but I checked it and it shouldn't. I think I am still gonna save just in case. Because again, I only want to do one of these. Just to be super, super safe. Glad to have afforded you the opportunity. Alright, cool. You can just picture it. Got the sneak preview of the all-important joke. Me too. The spider finally getting what it deserves. Oops. Want arrows. No, I'm not gonna get to show the backflip thing from the review video. Yep, cheated the game, cheated myself, etc. Yeah, I agree. Any more succinct name than that would be less detailed and describing what's actually happening, but I mean, it might be worth it. It doesn't really matter all that much. I'll just pick something in the end. Oh, thanks, Sharos. I appreciate the permission. Ooh, I only have 5 bombs. I guess I should use bomb arrows for this. I might use one just for the killing the guys. What, calling this category MM1? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm for it. Alright, fellas. No. Faked me out. No, I did the worst thing. Yep. Sharos pointed out earlier that Twilight Princess has 16 letters in it, and also has 16 letters in it. Oh. No, all letters percent is definitely not the title. Adding... oh my god. Adding percent at the end of a category name for no reason is not something that speedrunners do. It's something that's casual speedrun viewers do. It is a way you can always tell the difference. No, 16 is just the number of letters in the game. And also the number of letters in the game title. Yep. Yeah, I understand that. Can you prove that? Looks like 16 to me. That's not. Try that again. Zelda, presumably? Oops. Yes, specifically getting them all at once. Getting them all not at once. Yeah, correct, Draga. Just getting all the letters is something trivial. You don't need any interesting routing for that at all. Though you do still need to know about the crash. We'll talk about the crash soon. Seeing him as many times as possible? No, you can only spawn him when you have a letter to receive. And there are 16 letters to receive, and it's trivial. Well, actually... let me think about that for a second. It's trivial to... oops. To get most of the letters on... what am I doing? On separate trips. There are 2 letters I can think of that are both for beating Argarok. I don't think it's possible to separate those, but maybe? I don't know. If there was anything interesting in that category, it would just be like one thing towards the end. Hello, Mini. It is Slim ZFG. Yeah, this run would be dead if I accidentally hit a postman trigger, but I've only had to do one postman trigger skip so far, just the way this route works. I haven't actually had to avoid the postman triggers outside of the very beginning. $16 postman run, probably never. Oh, that's a shame. I should have kept one more bomb. Because I need one for the silver rupee. But I also wanted one for Fan Tower. Oh well. Kill 16 postman run? I will have some fun with the postman at the end of this run. Not exactly killing them. True. Alright, I'm up to 12 letters earned. And now I've got some prep to do. I forgot to get the rupee. What is my best backup for this? It's probably just getting the red and cack. Yeah, I'll just do that. I think that's my equip. Also, probably do 1 arrows. Yeah, you can't just get bomb drops from grass in this game. Right. I keep forgetting I have to zoom in for time for this. So, 2 of the remaining letters are for beating City in the Sky. 1 is for opening Castletown Malomart, which requires all the donations. And the other is for filling the ancient Skybook. Oh, can I get this without Epona? Maybe? Where even is this? I can't remember. So I'll just try this once, and if... Okay, I'm just gonna get the rupee in here, because I don't remember how to get that rupee without Epona. I know Epona's right there, too. I'm just not gonna bother. So I have to do some prep for getting the, opening Castletown Malomart. Fortunately, I don't need to buy the magic armor. The letter just tells you about the magic armor. Yes, you can. Only if you've gotten the bow from the bow chest, though. Alright, so starting my donations, and now I get to do some prep for the Ancient Skybook. And this is something that I don't think has ever been in the main category, at least. Neat trick. Also gonna save before this too. There's crash potential here and I'm not super familiar with it, so... what? Nice, Will. Good choice. This is probably fine. Okay, it's fine. So to get the ancient skybook, I need to bring the Dominion Rod to Hidden Village. And normally the way to do that is to do part of Ilya's memory quest. But, I need this bomb for this. I'm gonna have to buy bombs. Okay, well, is what it is. Anyway, you don't have to do Ilya's memory quest, because you can get to Hidden Village from Out of Bounds instead. Also, I think I have to get... Oh, no, okay. Yes, perp. Hopefully. You can get to Hidden Village Out of Bounds through this long Epona Out of Bounds. Where is she? And what's interesting about this is that it takes so long to do this that it's almost not even worth it. Like, the reason we don't do this, or the big reason that we can never do this in 100%, is that if you do this, then you get locked out of getting the horse call. So that's no good. Well, if you do this and skip the, getting the wooden statue, which is, like, the point. But it's barely even worth it, or maybe it's not worth it. I'm not sure, I didn't time it for this, except that it also lets me skip the Zora armor, and I'll explain that in a few minutes? Yeah, before City. Also, this is the part that might crash. I'm not really sure why this crashes sometimes. I bet a Wii runner could tell me. Oops, I used my last spur. Oh, good, Minnie. You should. One of the few people who could know this. Well, it's not really true, but... Alright. Let's go nice and slow. And here I am. There's the rock wall. And I'm in Hidden Village. No Ilya's memory quest necessary. I missed. Yeah, it's cool to have a reason to use this in a run. Oh, whoops. There isn't one scream. No one's done this before. No, cats is only for a heart piece, so that's only in Hundo. Yeah, I agree, Tails. The end of this category is definitely much more interesting than the very beginning. Like, the first half hour or so of this category was just basically all dungeons. Oh, the cat letter! That would be so good if there were a cat letter. Nice Dominion Rod. Alright, that is what I needed. save. Right. And I need to make a quick trip to Castletown because I need some more rupees. Yeah, thank goodness for that. Oh yeah, this is going to be my second postman skip of the run. Which I guess I will save for, just in case. Yes, I made this category up. Because I thought it would be neat. And then I need this rupee as well. The rupee routing in this part probably could be improved. I spent a little time thinking about it, but it doesn't seem amazing. Right, I keep forgetting. I'm so not used to doing Stallard, or not doing Stallard skip. And not raising the mirror. It's been so long. Alright, safety saving, just in case I hit the postman trigger. Oh, right. So this actually screwed with my day-night cycle routing when I had a day-night cycle in here. Because I never beat MDH, Castletown is still in the MDH state. So it's raining in midnight. There is Heimlich, but I don't have the Dominion Rod powered yet. And I could have powered it first, but it made less sense routing-wise. So 550... Wait, how many rupees do I have? Yeah, okay, good. Just making sure that I'm giving all the bugs. No, Emil, it's not. In fact, I'm locked out of it because of my route. Hello, SL. Type exclamation point letters and find out. I did, Kiwi. As I suspected, it was not random, but it was just kind of hard to intuit. So I want an extra 10 rupees, I think, for 5 bombs. Where can I pick up a random yellow on my path? Oh yeah, I am doing Icky Hibs, by the way. I don't know whether it's worth being wolf here, actually. Probably is. Well, I don't know. No, I have not done all hidden skills. I don't feel like that one would be Isn't that interesting? No, every time. I have to talk to that Goron so I can do the hot spring water minigame to reduce my Malomart donations by 1,800 rupees. Even though it's pretty far out of the way, it is definitely worth it. Okay, yes, I'm gonna get my spare rupees and get bombs now. Because I am gonna need them. And there are some easy rupees here. Thanks, mini-friend. Star minigame guy, Gecko. Good question. I don't know. The text file I tried to warp I got because I beat Stallard but didn't raise the mirror. It's supposed to prevent you from ever warping away before... Oh, 30? Okay, I'll get some extra rupees in the city. It's fine. In fact, I should have just done that instead of... whatever. I'm having to reroute rupees and bombs on the fly right now because I screwed up. Yeah, the text is supposed to prevent you from ever warping between beating Stallard and raising the mirror so that you don't warp away and not get the warp portal in the mirror chamber. But you can just get around it by zooming all the way in, which is convenient for speedruns. Oh yeah, so here, check this out. This is the reason that I needed to do Early Hidden Village. Anyone notice anything strange about this room? Anyone? What's going on here? Seems like a pretty normal gathering of people, right? A couple of Gorons, yeah. He's there, and again he is. Look at that. Got Renato and Renato. Got two Renatos. So because I didn't get the Zora armor earlier, the state of the sanctuary is just screwed up. And there are two Renatos loaded at the same time. So if I gave Ilya the wooden statue to do Ilya's memory quest normally, or talked to either of the Renatos, then the game would crash. So to skip Zora armor, I had to do Early Hidden Village. This one. Right? Yeah. Now, Gorch Cobalt is definitely supposed to be there. I did Early Hidden Village just like half an hour ago. You can go back in the VOD and see if you want. Oh, right, of course, Renato. Same to you, Sharky. Hello? So I powered the Dominion Rod, but now I'm going to skip the Ancient Skybook quest for now, for routing reasons. But then come back and do it later because I need it for a letter. Thanks, Meadow. Glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying doing this run too. It's always nice doing just a little challenge showcase thing. Oh, I guess I should get rupees here. Yeah, I should probably... How many rupees am I supposed to have here? I don't know, how many did I route myself to have? Dude, oh my god. 550, 250 after... Okay, alright, I'm set. Only if someone redeems it, Scream. No, Minnie. Early Hidden Village crashes your phone. Yes, it was. It was exactly what you were thinking of. Yes, Gigo, but there are actually only a couple of times that I need to avoid a postman trigger. Like, I don't really have to do, you know, an LJA to skip them more than... I've only had to do 2 so far. I think there might be 1 or 2 more towards the end. But it's not too much of that. Weird item wheel. Oh, it's a Twitch channel point redemption. I don't know, Heimlich. I may never know. So all that setup that I did for the Malomart and Shad letters, I have not actually finished getting those yet, but I will conclude all of that setup after I beat City in the Sky, which just makes sense for reasons of warping around. It should be, yeah. Oh, a bedtime story. Alright. Scream in YouTube chat requested a bedtime story about a postman. No, it's not a money thing. Twitch channel points are just, like, you get them just for watching. You don't pay for them. Alright, is everyone ready for bed? Do you all have your pajamas on? Once upon a time, in the land of right here, there lived a postman. And this postman was happy being a postman. But he wanted to be the postman, not just a postman. Hi! So he started to do that by saying hi. But that didn't work. He was still just a postman. What could a little postman do? He was little, by the way, just a little postman. So he decided to go back to postman school to learn to be the best postman. Maybe that would make him the postman. But no, after 10 long years of postman school, additional postman school, he re-graduated and was still just one of many postmen. There were still many postmen. Hi. So that didn't work. And that's when he realized that the only way to become the postman would be to eliminate all other postmen. So he talked to all the other postmen and convinced them to get different jobs, so they did, and then he was the postman. That's it. The end. Good night. It worked. Good idea. I'm gonna do that when I'm done with this run. Oh yeah, well maybe you should tell the bedtime stories then, Giga. If you're so good at it. It is mini. There's one... I'll talk about this in the video when I make it, but 2 of the letters are not supposed to be possible to get at the same time. The 2 Uku letters. You basically have to beat... You have to get Uku in one dungeon, beat a different dungeon without having used that Uku, and then come back to the Uku dungeon and beat it to get both at the same time. So that's a bit tricky. Once upon a... Yeah, see... A lot of people think they can tell the bedtime stories, but when it really comes down to it... Oh, I should have gone with that. Actually, yeah, sequel to the story. Then the postman woke up and realized that he was living in a postman universe... Never mind, forget it. Yeah, in a postman universe. I hadn't quite thought it through. Oops. What's up, cat food? Dude. Oops. Such a strange item wheel. Nice.
And they're in date.
Well done.
Yes, they are. Exciting.
I typically reserve the phrase Merry Christmas for when it's Christmas. Same to you. Just the one. Gigo, you can't just route other people's Christmases. It's not how routing works. Understandable. I don't think that would have made it easier, Dillmaster. What is all letters at once? I'm getting all the letters at once. I think the estimate I gave of 3.5 to 4 hours is going to be spot on. It's going to be like 340, I think. Sure I can. Maybe you can't. Oops. Gotta practice at this. Dude! Old any percent record strats. Okay. I want this guy to fall. Please fall. Dude. Oh my god. Alright, whatever. I'll just turn once I'm up there. Yeah, no one has ever done this speedrun before. Alright, where's the guy? Cool. Infinite Gigo. It's impossible for me to have done this run without doing that. It's just how causality works. If you don't beast it, my god. It's like 10 seconds over going outside. Oh yeah, good idea. I have no idea, Crotchet Man. That should be fine if I can find my items. Yes. It is not supposed to be possible. It's not like as crazy a challenge run as Low Transforms, but it is kind of challenging. Dude, oh my god. There's so many things that have happened this run that I'm really glad have not happened in Hundo runs. You have to beat 7 dungeons, Giga. I mean, obviously, I'm here. Shad's letter, I need to fill the ancient skybook. All 6 sky characters. Yeah, the video for this should be interesting. Jolly? I don't know. I have to think about it. Yeah, doing City before the sky characters. Need to beat City for 2 other letters. The Perlo and Uku Jr. letters. And yes, Gigo is Uku Jr. But the letter says Jr., not Uku Jr. Oh, we'll just toss it back up, Pigeon. I'll put it back. How in the world? What? I don't understand how I'm making these mistakes. No, it's clear from the contents of the letter that it's Uku Jr. I forget, I think I have to go up now. I don't make a habit of failing that. Twilight Princess? Oh, Princess? That sounds like a game for girls. I would never play that. Yeah, that's probably it. I have a good reason for all these mistakes. You. Why... Why did that take so long? That's really interesting. So there was a longer gap between the music ending and me regaining control. I guess that has something to do with the fact that I missed the early cycle in phase 1. I didn't know that was a thing. Nice, MZX. You should challenge someone to do an all-letters run of it. And then laugh when they can't finish. 'Cause they can't get J or I. Nah, it shouldn't be because of a long load. There wasn't a load there. No, you'll never be able to finish it. Huh, yeah, I never knew that. It's pretty interesting. I mean, it makes sense, that game was developed 600 years ago, so... You could eat this dragon. Oh, not anymore. Sorry. I blew up your breakfast. Wow, it seems like the 796th was just last year. Well, if you can't wait, you better start. How many hearts do I have? Okay, I'm just gonna run in a circle, is what I'm gonna do. That seemed like a good option. Okay. Perlo and Junior's letters. Yeah, it sets up my inventory to receive letters. Yes, that was the last dungeon. Every time. Yep. Just need to get the Malamart letter by opening Castletown Malamart, Shad's letter by filling the ancient skybook, and then I need to reach the postman. Really? Did he get stuck somewhere? He must have. Is it down here? Oh, there it is. I knew it was in the ring. Yeah, it depends on which meme you give him. I've heard that, Coco, but I feel like, if I remember correctly, I've never actually been able to reproduce that crash. I don't remember exactly how it works. Thanks, Red Ghost. You too. Oh, what'd you do, Coco? Yeah, madness. It's pretty much just this and glitchless. Sure do, Harvey. Oh, that's exactly what you did. Okay, well, yes, I guess that's how you do that. It shouldn't just be a GZ thing. I've heard of this crash before. I guess I just didn't do the things in exactly the right order when I tried to reproduce it. What's up, Stavros? Well, your favorite heart piece is in this category, but there's a catch. I'm going to spurn the heart piece. I am gonna safety save though. Because I'm pretty sure the layer that I'm on right now doesn't have any postman triggers already, but just to be super safe.
From doing.
Yep, don't need the heart piece. Yeah, it'll still be there. It doesn't, you don't permanently lose it just by skipping it right then. Talked about when you had the cannon. I didn't. Right. Oh, I see. Huh. Yeah, Aru isn't around on the layer that Lake Hylia is in when you warp the cannon, so that makes sense. You could have gotten it first, though. Huh. Yeah, okay. That's interesting.
What gun?
Every time. Nice. Were you trying to do the controller reset combo, but did the soft reset combo instead? No, I don't have a letter. It's a character, not a letter. Doesn't count. Man, this category would be really hard if I had to get all the characters at once, too.
From location.
Every time. Wait, no, I don't. This is not hundo. I don't need those. Just pick them up. Gotta give them some good pickup lines. Come. That is nice, man. What a neighbor. Midna is still MDH'd, yes. I did white Midna glitch. Everyone uses reset combos for that. The only people who don't are Wii runners. And I guess if you're trying to go really, really fast, then you can use the... You can just like jump off the bridge and use the Wii reset button. Yeah, it's more like MDHAAH. HAAH. Yeah, Red Ghost, please don't put yourself in a financially unstable position just to support my channel. That is okay. Desperate. Pog slide, pog slide. Oops. Not really, Coco. I mean, if you're doing Forest Temple back in time, one of the frames that you can get involves using the physical reset button. Other than that, it's just for slightly faster save warps. So, no, not really. Alright, this is where it's helpful that I have the Mesa portal. You know what, come to think of it, I really don't know if getting the Mesa portal was worth it. I should have timed it. If this were a real speedrun, I would have timed it. But I could have just come here for this sky character straight after City. No, they're not. It's totally reliable. Just press A on a new... I like to save over a new file. What am I doing? And then press the reset button. It probably would be Gigo if I didn't screw all of them up, like I've been doing. Here-ish, I think. And then... You missed a goat ba? Yes, you did, unfortunately. Lurbing. No, there was plenty of Agatha in this run. You just missed it. Alright, final donation. I guess I'll split on Fade Out. And then I don't know whether it's actually worth calling opponent here, but I'm going to because of a fun thing that I want to do at the end of the run. Also gonna safety save. Because technically I'm running around a postman trigger here, but it's pretty easy to avoid. Oops, no. Alright, this is my final sky character. And now I just need to hit the postman trigger, which is right over there. But I'm going to do it in a fun way, just to celebrate the end of the run. So I just got map glitch, and that means that I can go through load zones and not hit them, and also not void out. If I fall, if for some reason I were to fall, for some reason. But the postman trigger works at any height. Also, oh, check this out. So, no letters, none at all, don't have the post bag. Oh, thanks for gifting a bunch of subs, Mia. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas. Just in time for the end of the run. So, no letters, and here's the postman. There he is, the postman. Go no further, there's a black wall ahead that blocks the way. Seems impossible to deliver a few letters. Take this letter and read it at your leisure. This letter. After all that, I'm getting one letter. What the heck? That is the melted postman, yes. I am also kind of melty now. So after that, here we go, should have 16. 1, 2, no, it's 6 per page. So 6, 12, and 16. There it is. All letters at once. That's how you do it. Oh, right, just split. Right, so we can read the letters. I don't actually know what determines what order the letters come in, because this is not the order that I got them in. That is still a mystery to me. Thanks for the bits, Stavros. Oh, and thanks again for the subs, Mia. I was trying to finish the run. Can't believe you interrupted me like that. No, it's not always the same order. I don't really know. No, it's definitely not always this order. I'm certain of that. So, this letter was from Renato. Actually, I guess I'll read them in the order that I actually earned them. First one I got was from Telma. They came so quickly. Monka TOS. Telling you about the resistance in the bar, because I got the Master Sword. Next, I got... Where is it? Letter from the Postman for having beaten Forest Temple. This is the letter... So you're only supposed to get one letter the first time you meet the Postman. And that's why I had that special text. He said there's a black wall blocking the way, because you're supposed to hit this... Like, get this before you get to Eldon. So there's the big Twilight wall. And it's the only letter that you're supposed to have received by that point. But that text didn't quite apply. Indeed. Please do not flee. Except I spent this whole run fleeing. After that was Kakariko Goods, which is like the precursor to Malomart. It's Mallow's general store in Kakariko, and I got that because of beating King Bulblin 1 when I did Bite from Lakebed. Next, after that... What was after that? Scroll up in my splits. Oh yeah, Yetta and Uku. I got both at the same time for beating Snow Peak, having gotten Lakebed Uku and not used it. So Yetta invited me to snowboard with her, and there's no way to tell which one is which without looking at them. No, okay, it was this one. SPRs before bombs to use TD. Yeah, it's the same idea as AD. So this is the first letter from Uku. She says, happy to meet you, spend time with you. P.S. I didn't have a chance to tell you, but I have a son. So this is the reason that you're not supposed to be able to get both Uku letters at the same time. If you were to earn this letter and then, without having reached the postman, go to a different dungeon, use Uku, and use Uku Jr., then this letter wouldn't make sense anymore because you would have already met the sun. So the game just doesn't give it to you if you have used Uku. So after that was Agatha, because I had beaten Snow Peak and given her at least one bug as a dream. Next was... which one from Barnes? Oh, the one from Barnes Bombs, because I bought the bomb bag. Then Uku's other letter, because I used Uku and then beat Lakebed. Then the two for beating Lanayru Twilight, which are Water Bomb letter from Barnes, which is lying, and the Lanayru Tourism letter. Then for beating Stallard, I got the Bomblingus letter. Then for beating City, I got the Junior and Perlo letters. Then for opening Castletown Malamart, got this, advertising magic armor, and finally got all the sky characters for Shad's letter. There you go. That's all of them. Oh yeah, and I'm still like this. That's a rather personal question, Gigo. Oh, off of Epona. Yeah, I think I can. I'll just be stuck in the void forever. Oh, how does Rang work? Oh yeah, spin attacking looks funny with this. Rang looks kind of normal. Oh, aiming looks pretty interesting. Like that. Call Midna. There she is. Very cool. Well, I could save warp, but no, I don't void out because I have map glitch active. Alright, that is the end of the stream. Hope you all enjoyed this interesting run. I will make a video about it, explaining all the little details and the cool stuff. Oh, I ruined it. I'll have to buy a new disc. I did enjoy it. But I won't be streaming the next 2 days, and then I'm back to Hundo after that, and kind of more normal stream stuff. Happy holidays, whatever anybody celebrates. See you next time.